gonna learn how to use some advanced functions in Excel that can save a lot of time and repetition in a normal Excel files if you don't know how to use these advanced features. Okay, the first one is the rounding. So the way you work your way through this, any topic of those you want to watch, you don't have to go in order. So you might learn some, watch the video and learn all the things, and then you're doing your assignment and you just forgot some part of it. You can do exactly what I did from Blackboard. You click on the book chapter and then you jump here, say, hey, let me see, where is the maybe the logical functions. Okay, you click on it and you see only that video. Okay, in the time being, let us start with the first one. And the concept is the following. We're going to learn about how we can use a function that is a rounding function in Excel. So for example, here you have the following number, and as you can see, if you select the type of formatted data in Excel as it comes automatically without really minimizing the number of digits after the decimal, you will see this big number, which is sometimes is really not functional, to have it in this way. So here is how the function works. So we have a number and we have how many digits we really want to just keep after after the decimal. So how many you want? Just two. And now, so if you want this big number just to keep 16.93, you might consider, because see the third number is 8, is very high. So if you want to round it up and to keep it just 2 digits after the decimal, you can use something called round up, and what's going to happen is going to give you the number 16.94 instead of 93, because it's really closer to 94 than the original number than 93. Okay, that's the whole idea. And the opposite way, if you have a number that is, for example, let us do the following. If you want to keep just 1 digit after the decimal, and as you can see here, the 3 is lower than 5, so technically this is not going to be a round up and it's going to stay 16.9. Otherwise, if this one was, let's say, 8 or 9, and you want to keep just 1 digit, what's going to happen, that number will turn to 17. Something to keep in mind. Okay, so you got the idea. So again, so when you open this function in Excel, you're going to have those 2 options. And those options are the following. Do you want what the number that you want to round? So this is you're gonna provide the number that you want to round up or round in general. I'm gonna see the round up just soon, and how many digits you want to keep in that number. So as you can see here, we provided in that case, so if this B is located, this is a number B 3 here. Okay, so okay, so this is the location of that number. The number is B3, and if that number you want to round it to 2 digits, you're gonna add 2 over here. Okay, we're gonna see it now in practice in a couple of minutes. Round up, let's see here. So see the example I gave you before. Here what you were saying, no matter what, I want 2 digits, but no matter what was the second digit, round it up. Okay, so as you can see here, 93 is gonna be 94. We're forcing it to you to round it up. Now, whereas if you use round down instead of round up, what you're gonna do here is gonna round it and ignore that the third digit here is 8, and just gonna keep it 93. So 69. This is the actual number is gonna be as an answer to our function. Okay, so here is in the actual how it looks like. So you're gonna call a function called round, okay, and maybe you can use some additional formula inside it, which is that number over here that you want to round, and this is 0, which is in our it's what is called a nested value. So number of digits now, the argument is 0, so almost you are having the nearest whole number as an answer. Okay, so for example here, if that was a number before using the round, the average of those calculated number from G2 to G13, you average them. Okay, so let's say here, so I have from G from G2, yes, from G2 to G13, I'm summing up those, dividing them by the number of items, I'm getting the average, and then I'm saying, hey, get around the average, which is 20.41666, rounded with number of digits 0, that means no digits, so it's going to be a whole number 20. Okay, so now we learned how to do those different type of, and that's a very simple example in this video. Now if you downloaded the file, so again, let me go back to I forgot to show you, so it's okay, I'm gonna go back to my okay, go back to Blackboard. So we were in this unit where you're gonna see this video. Go ahead and download the Excel file, okay, and then open the Excel file that's available in Blackboard so you can follow along with me because we're gonna explain those. Okay, so this is the file. Some of them are very easy in the simulation, can really, you can catch a notion, and some of them I will show you for you, so you show you exactly. I'm repeating it twice almost. Okay, so from here what you're gonna do, as you can see in the tab, you have a couple of examples we're gonna see in that skills in chapter 6, and the first one I'm gonna use, this is the rounding. Okay, and that's exactly example that we saw there, but we're gonna go again. So it's good now to open the Excel file, watch the video parallel that's gonna show you the simulation. So in the same place we were before, so if you clicked on that link, it's gonna open this chapter, and then you clicked. If you want to do it on your own, you can do the show me, you can do guide me, and you can do it on your own. So those are the practices that I explained before.
To create a formula using one of the rounding functions, first select the cell where you want to enter the formula. On the Formulas tab, in the Function Library group, click the Math and Trig button. Select one of the rounding functions to open the Function Arguments dialog. In the Number argument box, enter the number, cell reference, or formula you want rounded. In the Num Digits argument box, enter the number of digits you want to the right of the decimal. Click OK. The round function rounds the number up or down to the number of decimal places specified in the Num Digits argument according to the rules of rounding. Round up always rounds up. Round down always rounds down.
Okay, so if you want to repeat that, so you finish this one, close show me, you can guide me, you can use the guide me, which is going to tell you what to do without downloading the Excel file. It's like a simulation. So here, for example, it's telling you click on the formula tab and then continue. Click on the math and okay, and then a tick button. Okay, continue. Then is asking you to select the round, and that's it. Continue. Now it's gonna ask you enter B1. You're gonna type it B1 over B2. And in the argument number, okay, so it's like, okay, continue. The second one is asking you to round by 2 digits only. The number of digits in the box is going to be 2. Enter. So you have to read those directions over here. Continue, and then click OK, and that's it. So you did it on in a simulation matter. Now let me try. It's gonna tell you to actually, it's opening almost an Excel file. It's not telling you how to do it. So it's telling you enter in the cell B5. And this is the B5. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna calculate the round. Okay, so you might say this is equal to round. Okay, and then you're gonna write or just click on with the mouse B1. You put the divider. You're gonna put a comma after that because you want to provide the number of digit, which is 2 over here, and you're gonna close the parentheses and just click enter. So this is how you can use let me try, and you can walk through the whole chapter doing let me try. Okay, that's it. What else? Now it's telling you to do the step is step 2. You're gonna enter here. Okay, in this one we're gonna use the rounding, but now as you remember we saw round up, so you say equal round up. Okay, and from there you're gonna do b1 divided by b2, and then you're gonna add the formula, the 2 digits, and you're gonna okay, correct. The last one, which is round down, we're gonna say equal round down, you select it with the mouse, then again B1 over B2, and then the comma, don't forget the comma, and 2, and close the parentheses and click on enter, and that was correct. And you saw the numbers. The first one brought you 16.94. The second one, round up, is going to give you the same number. Okay, where round down it went to 9.3. Okay, so that's how we're going to walk through in this process. So let us go to the second part of the skills.